It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action now, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
It's a 3-yard gain for him. That leaves 3rd and 14 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Khalif Raymond to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that gives the Lions the first.
Defensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense. It just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They go play action with Goff. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings go up 10-0 here in the first. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. They'll go for it, Goff. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Okay, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold. Maybe 10-fold.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back. But now they've got 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 36. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. It's taken in by Williams. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Goff back to throw. This one's caught. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Rolling left, buying some time. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A quick throw swatted away, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He does it! Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings go up by 12. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. This is Gibbs on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They send the tight end in motion left. Goff on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got... And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Here we go, second and very long. Dump off caught by his back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Throwing off the play fake here. He's on the move. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions with a likely punt coming up. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Goff to the air now. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They give to Jones, right side. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that makes it 2nd and long. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Riker there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push the lead to 20. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Chased out to his right. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Here's Goff. He beams one deep right side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted.
the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. So that clock's going to run as he takes a knee. We'll see if the defense wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense up to the line fast. From the 34. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get back to 5 yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions drop the lead back to 13. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down carry for Jones. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
The challenge with so many sacks is it just disrupts everything in the rhythm and timing of your offense. All of these negative plays. Hey, this league and this game is hard enough when you're on schedule. All of these sacks setting you behind the chains. Well, you've seen how disruptive it is for this offense.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And the Lions will go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off play action, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, hard to come by in this league.
That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4th. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st down throw from Goff. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Broken out as the defense got to it. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Off now on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And now they're left with 4th and short. Here we go with Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
We slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun. Gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go for it. Goff. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. He's back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys will take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 34 yards on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. This is complete to Patrick. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Coming right is Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Running left, it's Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Every sack, every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
They motion the tight end over. Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Gibbs on the carry. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable game when you're running on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Back to throw. He finds Laporta. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Setting up to pass. Pass complete to Gibbs.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. The 30. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They take a knee here, and that's going to close out the regular season with a victory. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they get one more victory in a division champion season. That, of course, not the championship they're focused on, right, Brock? And the road to the Super Bowl will begin at home next week.